Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today we're diving into the fascinating world of American numismatics with a truly special episode, as we explore 6 of the most valuable and expensive ultra-rare United States coins ever struck. These are not just pieces of metal, but powerful symbols of history, artistry, and rarity, each with a story that has captured the attention of collectors for generations. From subtle design variations that transformed ordinary coins into legendary treasures to limited mintages that created enduring demand, these coins represent the very peak of U.S. coin collecting. The most expensive and valuable United States $1 coin, dated 1972, is the Eisenhower Dollar proof with the rare Type II reverse, a coin that holds a special place in modern American numismatics and commands strong respect among collectors. While millions of Eisenhower dollars were produced during the early 1970s, the 1972 proof stands out because of a subtle yet crucial design variation that dramatically elevates its desirability and value. This coin is highly sought after today due to its combination of low relative rarity, clear visual distinction, and its role within the first modern U.S. dollar series struck after the peace dollar era. Collector demand remains consistently strong, especially for examples certified in top grades, making it one of the key proof issues of the Eisenhower Dollar series and a benchmark coin for specialists and advanced collectors alike. The historical context of the 1972 Eisenhower Dollar is rooted in a period of transition for American coinage and national identity. Introduced in 1971, the Eisenhower Dollar was created to honor President Dwight D. Eisenhower, a revered military leader and former president, while also commemorating the Apollo 11 moon landing, a defining achievement of American science and exploration. The 1972 issue was struck at the San Francisco Mint exclusively as a proof coin, reflecting the Mint's role at the time as the primary producer of collector-quality coinage. These proofs were sold directly to the public as part of proof sets during an era when interest in modern coins was growing. Yet few collectors realized that subtle design changes within the series would later become highly significant. What makes the 1972 proof Eisenhower Dollar especially unique is its reverse design, specifically the rare Type II Earth depiction. On the obverse, the coin features Frank Gasparo's bold portrait of Eisenhower facing left, with strong facial detail and a dignified expression that benefits greatly from proof striking quality. The reverse shows an eagle landing on the moon, clutching an olive branch, with the Earth visible in the background. On the Type II reverse, the Earth appears more rounded and natural, with clearly defined Caribbean islands and sharper continental outlines compared to the flatter, indistinct Earth seen on the more common Type I. Struck in copper-nickel-clad composition, the coin measures 38.1 millimeters in diameter and weighs 22.68 grams, and in high-grade proof condition, it displays deep mirrored fields and frosted devices that enhance its visual appeal. Rarity plays a central role in the value of the 1972 Type II proof Eisenhower Dollar, as only a small fraction of the total 1972 proof mintage carries this reverse variety. While over 3 million 1972 proof dollars were struck, numismatic research suggests that only a few percent exhibit the Type II reverse, making it scarce enough to challenge collectors attempting to complete a full Eisenhower Dollar variety set. Condition is equally critical, as even minor hairlines or haze can significantly affect desirability. Coins graded proof 67 and above are particularly elusive, and those achieving proof 68 deep cameo status are rare enough to be considered condition rarities, driving fierce competition whenever such examples appear on the market. In terms of market value, the 1972 Type II proof Eisenhower Dollar shows a wide price range depending on grade and eye appeal. Lower grade certified examples typically trade in the range of several $100s, while proof 67 coins often sell for well over $1,000. At the top end of the scale, Proof 68 deep cameo examples have realized prices in the multiple $1,000 range at major auctions, reflecting both their scarcity and the intense demand among registry-set collectors. The coin's value is driven by its recognized status as a major Eisenhower dollar variety, consistent collector interest, and the relatively small surviving population of premium quality examples, all of which support long-term price stability and gradual appreciation. For collectors seeking to acquire this coin, careful identification and authentication are essential, as the difference between the common and rare reverse types can be subtle to the untrained eye. Studying high-resolution reference images and focusing on the shape and detail of the earth on the reverse is crucial before making a purchase. Certification by major grading services is strongly recommended, as it confirms both authenticity and the specific Type 2 attribution, while also protecting the coin's value in the secondary market. Proper storage in inert holders and a stable environment helps preserve the delicate proof surfaces, and collectors are best served by purchasing through reputable dealers, established auction houses, or trusted numismatic networks. In conclusion, the 1972 S-Proof Eisenhower dollar with the Type 2 reverse stands as the most valuable and collectible $1 coin of its year, combining historical significance, distinctive design features, and genuine scarcity within a modern U.S. series. Its connection to a pivotal era in American history, its visually striking proof finish, and its status as a key variety make it highly appealing to both seasoned numismatists and dedicated newcomers. As interest in modern classic coins continues to grow, this Eisenhower dollar remains a compelling blend of history, artistry, and investment potential, securing its place as a standout issue in contemporary American coin collecting. Next up in the most expensive and valuable United States $1 coin, dated 1974 S, is the 1974 S Eisenhower Silver Proof Dollar, a coin that holds a special place in modern American numismatics due to its combination of historical symbolism, limited composition, and strong collector demand. While millions of Eisenhower dollars were produced overall, the San Francisco minted silver proof issues stand apart as premium collector pieces rather than circulation coins, and among them, high-grade examples with deep cameo contrast are especially coveted. This coin appeals to collectors because it represents the final era of large U.S. dollar coins intended to honor national legacy rather than daily commerce, and its silver content, proof finish, and connection to President Dwight D. Eisenhower elevate it far beyond face value. Today, it is highly sought after by both series specialists and silver-oriented collectors, making it one of the standout modern $1 coins of the 1970s in terms of sustained market demand. The historical context of the 1974 S. Eisenhower Silver Proof Dollar is closely tied to the post-Apollo era and America's desire to commemorate both leadership and achievement during a period of cultural transition. The Eisenhower Dollar series began in 1971, following the death of President Dwight D. Eisenhower and the success of the Apollo 11 moon landing, and the coin was designed to honor both events simultaneously. By 1974, inflation and rising metal prices had already reduced the practical use of large dollar coins in everyday commerce, shifting their role increasingly toward collectors. The San Francisco Mint, which by this time focused almost exclusively on proof and collector issues, struck the 1974 S dollar as part of specially packaged proof sets, using a 40% silver composition that echoed earlier Kennedy half dollars. This made the coin a deliberate nod to tradition at a time when circulating coinage had largely abandoned precious metals. In terms of unique features, the 1974 S. Eisenhower Silver Proof Dollar is distinguished by its refined craftsmanship and striking visual appeal. The obverse features Frank Gasparo's bold portrait of Dwight D. Eisenhower, facing left, with strong facial detail and crisp lettering when well preserved, while the reverse showcases the iconic eagle landing on the moon, clutching an olive branch, with Earth visible in the background. The coin is composed of a silver-clad alloy containing 40% silver, weighs 24.59 grams, and measures 38.1 millimeters in diameter, giving it a substantial presence. What truly sets premium examples apart is the deep cameo effect seen on the finest proofs, where frosted devices contrast sharply against mirrored fields, creating a dramatic and highly desirable appearance that significantly boosts collector interest and value. Rarity and condition play a crucial role in defining the value of this coin, as while the overall mintage of the 1974 silver proof dollar was not extremely low, top-quality survivors are far scarcer than raw numbers suggest. Many proof coins from this era suffer from haze, hairlines, or weak cameo contrast due to storage issues and minting limitations, making flawless examples elusive. Coins graded Proof 69 or Proof 70 by major grading services such as PCGS or NGC, especially those designated as Deep Cameo or Ultra Cameo, are genuinely rare in the marketplace. The absence of circulation strikes from San Francisco in 1974 further concentrates collector attention on these proof issues, and any notable minting anomalies or exceptionally sharp strikes can elevate an already desirable coin into a true condition rarity. Market value for the 1974 Eisenhower silver proof dollar varies widely depending on grade, cameo designation, and overall eye appeal, but high-end examples command impressive premiums. Typical silver-proof examples in lower proof grades often trade in the range of $15 to $30, largely reflecting silver content and collector interest, while Proof 68 Deep Cameo coins can reach $75 to $150. The most valuable pieces are those graded Proof 69 or Proof 70 Deep Cameo, which have realized prices ranging from approximately $400 to over $1,500 at major auctions, depending on timing and demand. These values are driven by registry-set competition, the scarcity of flawless proofs, and the enduring popularity of the Eisenhower Dollar series, which continues to attract new collectors seeking high-quality modern U.S. coins. For collectors interested in acquiring this coin, careful selection and authentication are essential to maximizing both enjoyment and long-term value. High-quality examples should display strong mirrored fields, thick frosted devices, and minimal spotting or haze, and certification by a respected grading service is strongly recommended, particularly for higher-grade coins. Proper storage in climate-controlled environments and inert holders is critical, as silver proofs are especially vulnerable to tunning and surface degradation. Collectors are best served by purchasing from reputable dealers, established auction houses, or well-known numismatic communities, where provenance and grading accuracy are more reliable, and patience often pays off when waiting for superior specimens to appear. In conclusion, the 1974 Eisenhower silver proof dollar stands as the most valuable and collectible $1 coin of its year, combining historical importance, elegant design, and measurable scarcity in top condition. Its role as both a tribute to President Eisenhower and a symbol of America's space-age achievements gives it lasting cultural relevance, while its silver composition and proof quality ensure enduring appeal. For modern collectors, this coin represents a bridge between classic silver coinage and contemporary numismatics, offering aesthetic beauty, historical depth, and solid investment potential. As interest in high-grade modern U.S. coins continues to grow, the finest examples of the 1974 Eisenhower silver proof dollar are likely to remain prized centerpieces in advanced collections for years to come. Next up to and the most expensive and valuable United States $1 coin, dated 1977, belongs to the Eisenhower Dollar series, a modern yet historically resonant coin that continues to command strong interest among collectors, especially in high-grade condition. While the 1977 Eisenhower dollar is not rare in an absolute sense, it has earned its place in numismatic discussions because it represents the final circulation issues of the series and the closing chapter of America's last large-sized dollar coin intended for everyday use. Collectors are particularly drawn to superb uncirculated examples and rare error varieties, which transform an otherwise common coin into a highly sought-after prize. Its importance lies not only in its market value at the top end of the grading scale, but also in its role as a symbolic bridge between classic silver dollars and modern clad coinage, making it an essential target for collectors who appreciate both history and condition rarity. The historical context of the 1977 Eisenhower dollar adds greatly to its appeal and long-term desirability. Issued during the post-bicentennial era, the coin reflects a transitional period in American coinage when the U.S. Mint was preparing to discontinue large dollars due to low public use and high production costs. Named after President Dwight D. Eisenhower, a revered World War II general and 34th President of the United States, the series honored his legacy while also commemorating America's achievements in space exploration. The 1977 dollars were struck at the Philadelphia and Denver mints and marked the final year before the introduction of the smaller Susan B. Anthony dollar in 1979, cementing the 1977 issue as a closing statement for the Eisenhower dollar series and enhancing its historical significance. In terms of unique features, the 1977 Eisenhower dollar is visually bold and instantly recognizable. The obverse features a strong, left-facing portrait of Eisenhower designed by chief engraver Frank Gasparo, with crisp facial details that become especially impressive on high-grade examples. The reverse depicts a heraldic eagle landing on the moon while holding an olive branch, a direct reference to the Apollo 11 mission and the broader triumphs of American space exploration. Struck in copper-nickel-clad composition, the coin measures 38.1 millimeters in diameter and weighs 22.68 grams, giving it a substantial presence that collectors appreciate. In gem mint state, the coin's sharp strikes, frosty luster, and clean fields elevate it from a common circulation issue into a visually striking modern collectible. Rarity for the 1977 Eisenhower dollar is driven primarily by condition rather than mintage numbers, as millions were produced for circulation. The true scarcity lies in coins graded MS-67 and above, where surviving populations drop dramatically due to contact marks, weak strikes, and surface abrasions common to large coins. Additionally, certain error varieties such as off-center strikes, doubled dies, and dramatic planchet errors significantly increase desirability and value. Because most examples were either circulated or stored improperly, pristine coins with exceptional eye appeal are genuinely difficult to locate today. This condition rarity is the key factor that fuels competition among advanced collectors and registry set participants. Market value for the most valuable 1977 Eisenhower dollars varies widely depending on grade and variety, but top-tier examples can be surprisingly expensive. A typical circulated coin may only be worth face value, while a standard uncirculated example in MS-63 to MS-65 condition may range from $10 to $40. However, coins graded MS-67 by major grading services such as PCGS or NGC often command prices between $2,000 and $6,000, with exceptional specimens occasionally selling for even higher amounts at auction. Rare and visually dramatic error coins can exceed these figures depending on severity and eye appeal. The market strength of these coins is driven by collector demand for final year issues, registry competition, and the difficulty of locating flawless survivors. For collectors seeking to acquire a high-value 1977 Eisenhower dollar, careful selection and proper authentication are essential. Examining strike quality, surface preservation, and luster is critical, as even small imperfections can significantly impact value at higher grades. Certification by reputable grading services is strongly recommended, as it ensures authenticity, confirms grade, and enhances market liquidity. Proper storage using inert holders and climate-controlled environments helps preserve condition over time. Collectors are generally advised to purchase through established dealers, major auction houses, or respected numismatic communities where provenance and grading accuracy can be trusted. In conclusion, the most expensive and valuable United States $1 coin from 1977 stands out not because of precious metal content, but because of its historical role, aesthetic strength, and extreme condition rarity at the highest levels. As the final circulation issue of the Eisenhower Dollars series, it represents the end of an era in American coinage while honoring a pivotal figure in U.S. history. Its bold design, connection to space exploration, and scarcity in pristine condition ensure enduring appeal among both modern and traditional collectors. For numismatists who value history, artistry, and long-term collectability, the 1977 Eisenhower dollar remains a compelling and rewarding pursuit with strong potential for continued appreciation. Next up to in the most expensive and valuable United States $1 coin from 1978 is widely recognized by numismatists as the 1978 Eisenhower Dollar Silver Proof, Type 2 Reverse, a coin that represents the final chapter of the Eisenhower Dollar series and holds a special place in modern American numismatics. As the last dollar coin issued before the introduction of the Susan B. Anthony dollar, the 1978 Eisenhower dollar benefits from strong historical closure appeal, and among its varieties, the Type 2 Silver Proof stands above all others in terms of desirability and market value. Collectors are drawn to this coin not only because it marks the end of an era, but also because it combines low effective rarity, refined design improvements, and exceptional eye appeal when preserved in high-grade proof condition. Demand remains consistently strong, particularly for certified examples, as it represents both a numismatic milestone and a premium collectible within the modern silver dollar category. The historical context of the 1978 Eisenhower dollar is rooted in the early 1970s revival of large-sized dollar coins in the United States, a revival sparked by the desire to honor President Dwight D. Eisenhower and commemorate the Apollo 11 moon landing. Minted during a time of economic transition and changing public attitudes toward coinage, the Eisenhower dollar struggled in everyday circulation due to its size and weight, yet it flourished as a collector issue. The 1978 release, produced at the San Francisco Mint, was offered exclusively as a collector coin rather than for circulation, underscoring its role as a numismatic product rather than a functional currency. Its issuance coincided with the final year of the series, giving it added historical weight as the concluding expression of the Eisenhower dollar legacy. What truly distinguishes the 1978 Silver Proof Type 2 Eisenhower dollar are its unique design features, particularly on the reverse. The obverse showcases Frank Gasparo's dignified portrait of Eisenhower, rendered in sharp relief with crisp lettering when struck in proof format, while the reverse depicts an eagle landing on the moon, clutching an olive branch, with Earth visible in the background. The Type 2 reverse is identifiable by its bold, well-defined Earth, featuring clearer continents and stronger relief compared to the softer, flatter Type 1 version. Struck in a composition of 40% silver, the coin measures 38.1 millimeters in diameter and weighs 24.59 grams, giving it both visual presence and intrinsic value. In pristine proof condition, the mirrored fields and frosted devices create dramatic contrast, making the coin especially attractive to advanced collectors. Rarity plays a critical role in the high value of the 1978's silver-proof Type 2 Eisenhower dollar, as the Type 2 reverse was used for only a portion of the total mintage and was not clearly distinguished at the time of issue. While overall proof mintages were relatively high, the number of surviving Type 2 examples in flawless or near-flawless condition is quite limited. Proof coins are particularly susceptible to hairlines, spotting, and handling marks, meaning that true top-grade pieces are scarce. Coins graded PR69 Deep Cameo are desirable, but those achieving the elusive PR70 Deep Cameo designation are genuinely rare, and it is this condition rarity rather than raw mintage that drives intense collector competition and elevated prices. In terms of market value, the 1978's silver-proof Type 2 Eisenhower dollar shows a dramatic price range depending on condition and certification. Lower-grade or uncertified examples may trade for a few $100s, while professionally graded PR69 Deep Cameo coins commonly sell in the range of $1,000 to $2,000. At the very top of the market, PR70 Deep Cameo specimens have realized prices exceeding $8,000 to $12,000 at major auctions, reflecting fierce demand for perfection and the scarcity of flawless survivors. The coin's value has shown steady long-term appreciation, driven by growing interest in modern proofs, the increasing popularity of registry set collecting, and the finite supply of top-grade examples. For collectors seeking to acquire this coin, careful attention to authenticity, variety identification, and condition is essential. Identifying the Type 2 reverse requires close inspection of the Earth's details, and confirmation through reputable third-party grading services such as PCGS or NGC is strongly recommended. Certification not only verifies authenticity and grade, but also significantly enhances liquidity and resale value. Proper storage is equally important, with climate-controlled environments and inert holders helping to preserve the delicate proof surfaces. Collectors are best served by acquiring examples through established dealers, major auction houses, or respected numismatic communities where provenance and quality can be trusted. In conclusion, the 1978's Eisenhower Dollar silver-proof Type 2 stands as the most valuable and prestigious $1 coin of its year, offering a compelling blend of historical significance, refined design, and condition-based rarity. As the final issue of the Eisenhower Dollar series, it captures a pivotal moment in U.S. coinage history while also delivering strong aesthetic and investment appeal. Its enduring demand among collectors, combined with its limited availability in top grades, ensures its continued prominence in the numismatic marketplace. Whether viewed as a historical artifact, a visual masterpiece, or a long-term collectible asset, this coin remains a standout treasure for both seasoned numismatists and serious modern coin enthusiasts.